just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. It's the first one they've used this half. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw. Dances away. That's it, fly. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Great place to start for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. And the ball slipped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
I don't know if anybody saw this happening. He's 0 for 6 to start the game throwing it. He's just not seeing the field real well. The defense has done a great job in the back end and with their pass rush, making life really hard on him. But they've gotten no points, and it's not a surprise. I mean, they thought they would be able to find some explosive plays throwing it early. That has not been the case.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Tigers want to move quickly.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, man.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The give to the right. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. Back to pass. It's Manning. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. He might want another play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass, they rolled the dice. Snake eyes.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. The give to the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. He makes a catch. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Pushes ahead. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Well, this ain't good for the offense. When you get down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backwards. They can't sustain more negative plays.
Man, what a huge play from this defense. Everything looked bleak. Now they've completely flipped this situation around, put the offense a little bit behind the 8-ball.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Strong, firm tackle.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Splits the uprights. Good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
This offense has failed on its previous 2 4th down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. Touchdown, Longhorn! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Flips it out on the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. He wants to change this route. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to take off. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds down to 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Manning. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. Quick pass on the fly motion. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Looking for a crease to the left. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Trying to set up the screen. Nice move to keep running. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
LSU quick to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, going up top. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
I I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. Like, you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He caught it. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Into the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tiger. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is good. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun to give to the back. Wide open spaces. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Makes the catch, it's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Longhorns are on the move. keep it on the ground, trying to hook the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
They try to get it outside on the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And the Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Rushes on him. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to...
Going over the top. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And on the interception return,